Almost there. Fabulously late as always. Oi. I think I have everything. I think. You know what? I'll just put the cam on. There you go. Oh, fabulously late as always. There we go. Not sure if this color fits with the jacket though. I think the gray is better. Huh. Good question. I think the gray. Wait, there we go. Place it here. Yes. I am so thirsty. I actually need a glass of water, to be honest. Thank you. It's actually last week I had this whole suit on, and this was actually underneath. Like, it's a very, very, very comfortable blouse. And I'll just put my haori on top, and then it looks nice and ready. Great. Yeah, I think the gray looks better with the jacket on, while the colorful part looks nice when it's on its own. And my husband is here again! Yay! I quickly gotta grab a glass of water before I'm starting to drink a lot of tea, so I know it sounds weird, but give me a sec. Yes. There we go. Just a glass of water hits the spot. Okay, while the water is boiling, I have a special tea again. I drink special teas quite often nowadays. This is from Jamlets. This is the Laoshu Yinzhen white tea, also known as silver needle tea. So I'm gonna tell a bit of the story that's on the website. And let's see. This is from 2018. It's a special edition silver needle cake from Master Mei Xiangjing, using a 2018 Mao Cha as a base. I believe last week we also had from this master. So yes, we're going to continue with the tea from this master. This is the Baihao silver needle. It is also known as pico. I had to search that word up because in Dutch that would be pronounced very different. Pico. So if I pronounce it accidentally in Dutch, my apologies. It derives its name from the appearance of its dry leaves, which are remarkable white like silver and exceptionally slender like a needle. Hi there, Clumpy! Was stalking Chamoots on the Insta stories. Yeah, she's on the tea festivals nowadays. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. I was like, Pico tea has long been regarded as the best of pure white tea varieties, is even earning the honor of being presented as a tribute to the royal family throughout various dynasties. The resulting tea liquor exhibits in a crystal clear and lustrous apricot yellow hue. That's why I'm going to burn my fingers again for you guys today with the glass gaiwan, so we can look at the color. Its profile boasts a harmonious blend of fruity, floral, herbal, grassy, and hay-like notes, encompassing a delicate yet substantial texture that offers a smooth, revitalizing mouthfeel. This is from the tea farm Fuding in Fujian, from tea master Mei Xiangjing. We are going to use 5 grams on 110 milliliters. This is actually a bigger gaiwan than 110 milliliters, so I think I will have to eyeball a little bit. I think it's a little bit over half of it. And we're going to use 80 degrees Celsius water temperature. I'm also going to use filtered water again. And I just boil it to 100 degrees. Because why not? So we're gonna wait till it cools down a little bit, so... I'm looking forward to this tea, and especially because the whole cake is about 300 grams, and that would be 640 euros. So I'm really looking forward to trying this one, and looks very promising. So I am just going to warm up the tea where... Not yet, because then I'm gonna burn my fingers for sure. I'm just gonna open up the tea first. I'm gonna place this one to 80. Just keep it warm. There we go. Let's go, let's go. My husband asked me what I would need for my stream, and I said a prompter would be nice because it's gonna be more difficult to look at the text nowadays. I always weigh the water for all my teaware, so I have the volume, but I keep forgetting. Yeah, I did the same with this one, but I also keep forgetting. Like, and the only measure cup that I have now, I actually have a cold brew standing over there, so might want to give that a try later as well, which is a GABA tea, by the way. Half lurking today, collecting music. Nice. And we have you on the background. Thank you for lurking. There we go. Oh, what? Looks amazing. Oh. Okay, yeah. Oh, that smells amazing. We said 5 grams. You sure that's 5 grams? You sure? Give me a sec. Ah, yeah. I need to make a note to myself. Buy a new scale. Kim, do it. Doesn't have to be expensive. Oh, it is 5 gram. Wow, it wasn't lying to me today. I got pressured into doing music set for a birthday. Ooh. Upcoming birthday? Drinking soup and... Oh, eating soup and drinking tea as well. Oh, that's double up, that's double up. I'm going to introduce you to the tea leaves. As you can see, it's quite loose, so they're not... It's not like a big kind of cakey kind of thing. They are indeed shaped like... long parts, so they are shaped like needles. They're very pointy actually, and there is indeed this white hue. But I know, no, I should definitely, for sure. So yeah, the tea looks lovely. I'm looking forward to this one. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna warm up the tea while my water is cooling down to 80 degrees. I think that's taking a little longer than I want to though. Rah. Anyway. Focus is in the cup. Oh, focus on the leaf. Yeah, I can try it one more time. Let's see. Oh, it's the main cam that we are already on. Don't know if it's really picking up. Let's see if I don't think this camera really zooms in that much. So let's first warm up some of the gear. Well, my chat is Tea and Zen Sunday. Hello, Sonic Phone. Nice cooking last Thursday. Tuesday. Couldn't hear everything, but I now remember why I needed a new glass gaiwan. There you go. I'm just gonna do it like this. There's no tea in there anyway, so... I don't think he suffered that much. He's pretty much used to a lot of stuff. But I couldn't listen to everything, but I was hearing some of the things I was looking like, that's some stuff. Hello, Yumeni-chan. You can find the skill in the action. Ooh, nice one. I can have a look tomorrow, I think. I was wondering why are there leaves in the cup, but I think the water is almost ready, so let's steam them a little bit. And last week I was drinking the other white tea. And I must admit that I almost finished that one because it's such a nice tea. So I was thinking like maybe I should buy a bigger piece. And that one was the Baimudan white tea. So I actually might. I don't think I'm rich enough to buy a whole cake, but I was like, wow, I'm so amazed by that tea. I almost drank all of it. My cups, I need new cups, I think, because I accidentally had that like perfume block in my closet close to my teaware. And somehow when I pour hot water in my cup, it smells like perfume. And I'm not sure if that is part of the cup because it has this crackling design. So I'm not sure if the crackling parts are opening up and taking up hints of the tea, or if my cups are really just now fucked up because of that perfume that was laying over there. So I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, I heard the peeps indeed. Just to be clear, I'm not a drunk. I know, you also need a very precision skill for that one. I know. Like, that's a good one actually, because those are very, very sensitive indeed. So, let's start with giving some water to pour. Katie didn't have some water. So yeah, I might have to look into new cups. Because this is like the design is like... I don't know. Maybe this one is a little bit more visible. In there you see this little... maybe a little bit like that. You see the darker lines? I know it is part of the design. I know it's part of how they are painted. It's a specific technique, I know. But I'm kind of wondering if because of it, specific type of tea might actually get into the cup. Yeah, Porter's holding up with the glue. It's no problem. It was extremely good super glue. Yeah, I think this is kind of the same. Like they have these little cracks in there, and the more water you put in there or the more tea, they get more visible. But I also have the feeling that they take over the I think eventually the taste of the teas or something. I'm not so sure. Ooh. Very, very unique fragrance. It says 81. Let's go for 81. 81 degrees. I think I noticed that with the first steeping with white tea, it's always very light in the beginning, so I think the second pour would be a little bit more colorful. And as you can see, I'm not using a filter because my filter, my body lever, the leaves that I use, also accidentally were close to my perfume bar. So that means that the leaves are totally smelling like the perfume. It's very light. I think in the second pour we're gonna get the color a little bit more darker. So right now it's very light. And I do think I have the 100 milliliters. Livia! Litty! Your tea is ready. Okay, right now okay, the first cup is having some leaves in there, so I'm gonna leave it in there. As you can see, it's a very, very light color in the cup. No, it's not. Yeah, the first one is always, like, every time when I make the first one, it's always very light, so... I think it's better to smell from this one. Very light, but you're already like, It's very... I like it from the gaiwan. Sweet floral taste. Let's go. Ooh. Don't tell me I need to buy a whole cake from 600 euros. Ooh, this is good. I think I'm gonna be an oolong and a white tea person. God. That was actually very nice. There's a very light... Indeed, there's that hay-like kind of taste in there, indeed. It's very soft. So I think in the second brew we're gonna get more out of it. But already this first one, even when it looks like just regular water right now, it already hits you with a very, very beautiful note, actually. There's something floral indeed, but to me it's more like... Well, I first get the hay-like type of feeling first. It's so soft. It's so soft. Oh, I'm glad you went. That's a long prepping. Yeah, like I said, I couldn't hear much of it. I was busy myself at that moment, so... But I hear some on the background. It's like, oh, there are some peeps. Like middle green oolong, sweet white teas, and young shanks. I'm still trying the shampoos. I'm still figuring out. The smell from the cup is so specific because the dry leaves kind of smelled like a chocolate. But right now there's this hint of something citric in it. Like a sour, but I cannot place correctly where. It feels like a cup with a little bit of everything. You know what? I'm gonna make the second one. Let's do it. It says 15 seconds for the second one, so... Ah, yeah, it's getting more color right now. It's getting a little bit more color. Ah, there we go. A little bit longer indeed. Not sure. Oh, you cannot really. Can I place it against my blouse? It's not very visible like that. If I use the white of my blouse, maybe. As you can see, it's a very light yellow. Very, very light. Yeah, it's already getting more color in the cup as well. So I think it's the second brew that always gets a... Oh, you already can see it on the camera. Like, this is the first one. And this is the second one. And you can already see the colors, like that soft yellow. Your tea is ready. It's so interesting, right? It always smells like chocolate from the... Oh, my husband just came into the room. He's like, "Oh, you already smell it from there. It smells like a tea house," he says. Oh, that means that the fragrance is so... I'd say it's really there. I like his face. I really like his face. All I want for Christmas is this cake. No, I'm joking. I secretly like the white tea, the Baimudan from 2017, a little bit more. But I'm not sure yet. Because this is very soft. It's very subtle. It's very balanced. I think the Baimudan is a little bit more like jumping around a little bit more in You said what? Okay, my husband says you taste sweet, bitter and sour, and that's why it is balanced. No salt, no almond. Well, we're talking about herbaceous, so herbal kind of. Mostly, yeah, with white teas you use filtered water. Would you like to try without filtered water? Because often I am used to drinking it filtered water when it goes to green teas and white teas. Most of the time, if you use filtered water, it's gonna be more... You're gonna taste more layers. For example, the tea that we had yesterday, you could really taste the different layers of citric, sweet, etc. When you use tap water, it's gonna be when you use tap water, it's gonna be more like all in one cup. And with Dutch oolong, that's nice. With the Maofeng first grade, that's also nice because Maofeng turns very hard. But this tea doesn't taste hard on its own with the filtered water. So I'm afraid that if I'm going to use tap water, we're gonna miss some notes of this one. Sorry, I was having a small conversation with my husband as well. Let me get back to the chat. Let's see. Add 2 silver needles and test it with the front side by side and 100 milliliters. Was there a difference in the 2014 and 2021? Tea drunk. Tea drunk. Sonic Foon has an oolong. Nice. Yeah, I heard that white tea actually gets better the more it ages. Birthday cake, not tea cake, indeed. Hello, Bali. Oh, talking about Discord, I actually also have a Discord channel nowadays. Yes, this old lady is starting to learn how to use the internet correctly, and also Neo has been pushing me like, maybe you should get a Discord, maybe you should, and I also had someone from the sewing stream. Wow. I also had someone from the sewing stream that asked me if I had Discord, because the person didn't have Instagram or anything else. And I said, you know what, I'll look into it if I would if I would make a server or not. Hello, Hakisume. Hello, I'm the banana. Woo, it's getting busy in here. Hi, everybody. It gets more sour the older it is. Ah. Salad fruit. I don't know that one. One moment, because I did notice a bot in my chat. Never mind. My husband is doing his job as a moderator on the sideline. Gonna make my own hot leaf water. Nice. Drink tea with me. Thank you. But yeah, I must admit, this one was from 2018. And the other white tea that I had was the 2017 Baimudan. I think this is a lot softer on the palate, I'd say. And the Baimudan had more of a kick to it. So very, very, very comfortable. In which channel do we say hello? Should I check if I can find my Discord link without... What? No. There we go. Wait up. Where do I find my link? How do I find this one? Joe, waar vind ik ook weer mijn sharing link van Discord? Yeah, that should be it. Kim Bine's cabin. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, that one. Kim Bine's cabin. Because I'm kind of in between of all kind of things that I like to do. So I made a little cabin on the internet instead of cabin in the woods. So the cabin is made. I'm still busy with making more parts in the Discord channel itself. So it's not finished yet. So I've got a tea room. I believe it now has what's in your cup. Don't know if there's more right now. I am thinking in the future, depending a little bit if people are interested or not, to have a online tea table over there, so that if people are online and they want to enjoy a cup of tea with people in the channel, they can have a online tea moment with each other. So I am still a little bit thinking about how to set that one up, if that's okay, if people are interested. I also have a hiking part. So if you have nice trails, if you have nice pictures, videos, or if you've been hiking outside and you want to show me beautiful stuff like, I don't know, a beautiful mushroom on the road, something like that, or a beautiful sunset or a sunrise, anything, you can post one of those over there. I also got the creative department. I first called it the sewing department, but then I was like, creative department is a little more open, because that way we can actually create, share the things that we create. Like if you're a painter, if you're sewing or cosplaying, or maybe you do something like, I don't know, drawing or woodworking, maybe you build something and you wanted to show it. So I got a place where you can show your creative stuff, but I'm still trying to open it up a lot. What the hell is going on in the background?
They want a general chat on Discord. So.
We can do that. There's Discord on the bottom.
No.
Oh. My husband is fixing some stuff. I'm just gonna look what he's doing, and then I'm gonna make some more tea again. What are you gonna make? I have no idea what he's gonna do, so I'm just looking at what he's doing. Staff. Shouldn't you be able to click like everything all?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I'll let you do this then. Right now I cannot read the chat because my husband is using the laptop. I haven't seen my cats yet. Oh, it's getting that chocolate smell again. Now it's a little bit more cooled off. It has that chocolate kind of citric smell. Like a chocolate with a little bit of sour in there. Ooh. I have my knee up because my knee was hurting, so... Are you gonna do it from your... Thank you! Let me get back to... Where did you put my mouse? Let me get my mouse back. Otherwise I cannot read my chat. Thank you. Let's see. Okay, wait up. Let's go back. Yes, we need a general talk channel. Okay, I think that Joe is gonna do it on his own computer right now. Let's see. On the service and not enough. DJ Candy Core, hello! Welcome! Yeah, he's always in Halloween costume vibes. It's like, it's crazy. Yeah, you have to flex with the 25mm pot, indeed. So, you can send the pictures in there. So yeah, that's what I have been trying to set up. And since I'm also battling with mental health stuff, I also was thinking like eventually maybe put in some like a mental deload room or something. But yeah, I was, with someone with so many things that I like to do, it was a bit hard to find something like, can I really make a channel with everything that I really like to do? And is that okay for a lot of people to have multiple parts in that room? And that's why my husband said, like, why not make like a cabin? Because in a cabin in the woods, you would be able to drink tea. You would be able to share your adventures. You would be able to do some creative stuff like painting and stuff like that. But you would also able to get some rest as well. So it's like, yeah, I think the cabin would be a good name for that one. Yeah, mental health is a thing. It's really a thing. Been struggling the whole like 2025 anyway, so we're getting there. It's okay. Had been better, but I always say there's always a happy thing in life as well. Like drinking tea. I think I really should get a filter because there's so much tea leaves in there. Okay. I am going to use a little filter from my old one, so because there's lots of leaves right now in the cups. And I think this is so unfair to show it like this, but look at the color. This is the first one. It's almost like water, and this is so much more color already. So, husband, your tea is ready. Let's see. It's a thing, yeah. It's my cabin. Thank you for making the general chat on the Discord. Yeah, the first one looks like white tea. Yeah, it looks so almost like invisible tea. There is actually like there is no color in there. When I was pouring it in, I was like, this is like water. There you go. Sorry for the tea leaves, but I like his face. Oh, I know. I understand your face. You say it's getting bitter. In a bad way or in a good way? Because I actually find this in a good way. Could it be because of the tea leaves that are in there? You say it's get bitter. Still fine? Should I try to make it a little bit lighter? You say it's a bit bitter, but it's still on the 80 degrees. Maybe I didn't calculate it correctly with the 15 seconds. It even should go longer right now. But to me, the bitter is not in a negative way. It actually feels very refreshing, like a refreshing layer of soft bitterness. So what we do a wash on shampoo and you're like, oh, it's clear, and then the real Steve is like, okay, chill. It's always a surprise somehow. It's really a surprise. By the way, how is my sound actually? Because I have the microphone more upward right now. It's more Like, in the beginning, it was always on the ground. And I always thought that if I would do like this, you would hear me a lot better because I would be in the microphone. But now it's like a lot more closer to my laptop as well. I always like to go up with the temperature on those. Would you also do that on a white tea? Because this one did set 80 degrees, and my husband is now experiencing a lot more bitter. So if there is already a bitter, then I'm like, then I'm always a bit scared to go higher on temperature. Bali TV, if I'm correct, you had a competition yesterday. How did it go? Was that yesterday? Not sure if you're lurking around, but... Crispy... I think that's indeed the... That's a nice one, actually. Crispy clean. Okay, I'm just gonna pour water from the side and see what happens. I also noticed that the water gets out less quick, so maybe it's a little bit more steeping on the longer side this way. But that's the fun thing about trying these kind of teas. Yeah, on the end. Yeah, I can do the dead steep like you taught me. There we go. Even with the filter, there's still some tea debris in there, so... Let's see. Als je klaar? Doe je ding. Better? It does have that hint of... They were talking about hay-like. You also experience a little bit like a hay type of... Fresh grass, but because it says grassy and hay-like. Hay-like is more like the dried version of it. Grassy to me is more like when it's more of a green tea, but this one feels a little bit more like the midway. Yeah, this one is better. It's less bitter. Good. Maybe because I either oversteeped it a little bit, or because there was too many tea leaves in your cup. Yeah, tea debris is not bad, but I also noticed it can change your flavor a bit. A little bit. Ooh. I must admit that I liked the Baimu down from last week a little bit more. And I also got another white tea laying around, so then I would have all the white teas that I had at that moment. I really like the smell of this one. By the way, I don't know if any of you do this, but I was watching a Chinese drama and I noticed that they were drinking. Let's see. I wouldn't even be able to do it, but they were holding the saucer, and with the gaiwan, with the lid, they would push away parts of the tea, and then they would drink it that way. Is that something that you guys have done before? I have seen, like, I must admit that when I did a solo session, I once did like hold my gaiwan, hold the lid between my fingers, and then drink it like that. But this was a series that was about very rich people, and then they were really like holding and like drinking that way. And I was looking and I was like, yeah, a gaiwan is indeed also a cup. But then I was wondering, if you would drink it that way, would you use less tea because you would be taking sips of the tea and therefore it takes a little bit longer to drink from your gaiwan? How does it work? Because right now I'm using it as a teapot, meaning I pour it out quicker than I would drink. But on that series, they were really just sipping slowly, and I was thinking like, does it mean that they have the same amount and the tea gets very bitter on the end, or do they, in that case, use a little bit less tea and enjoy it a little bit longer that way? Like, I'm wondering. Yeah, don't be scared. Don't be scared to bring it. I mean, the last time that I was, let's see, I was literally like holding it like this and just drinking like I would normally pour and then drink it by my mouth. But just seeing that series, I was like, yeah, Jedi Master came. No! Tea. I want to say tea master, but I'm not a tea master. Tea is the master, and I'm just the bringer of the message. So, talking about the message, I want more tea. I think you would steep it grandpa style than I imagine. It is very cozy. It is very cozy. You know what? I'm gonna search it. I'm gonna search that one up to see how that one is actually used in that setting. If there is a different, like, this is the Kung Fu Cha method setting, so I'm kind of wondering like how that setting is used with the amount of tea in there. So I might have to search up on those kind of information. But yes, my outfit is very cozy. If I'm correct, the haori, so the jacket, is silk. And silk can be very warm in the winter and cooling in the summer. Just like wool can do the same. And yesterday I was wearing a transparent shirt underneath, and I could actually walk without a coat outside, just using the haori jacket. Oh, not only today's weather is also actually very nice. We were walking outside and the sun was shining. I was like, wow, it's warm for November. Your tea is ready. It is a bit on the warm side for November, but then again, we also had a late summer, I guess. Okay, the bitterness is... or the sourness is a bit gone. So I think I might be able to steep this one a little bit longer now. I already seen your face.
I am the shadow. Nobody knows who I am. Because I'm Batman.
You want your own talk show?
No.
On Mondays. If you compare this tea to yesterday, which one of these two, which one would you like? The one from yesterday, right? Even though you already told me, like, this is not my palate. Why would that one be more into...
Yes.
You like that one? No. With the white tea yesterday. And then you said... Then this one. Ah, okay. So compared to the white tea, you like this one better than the Baimudan. Okay, good. Always checking. Went for a walk with my mom and brother. Yeah, I also bought my jacket, but I didn't use it either. Tea tax. Yeah, it is actually very warm. I think it's 17 degrees outside. I think you got enough music. Now for Harker to Tizen. Yes, welcome back to Tizen. Instead of the T-zone, the Tizen. It's actually very nice. I am looking forward to the other tea as well. So... Oh, I'm gonna untie this a little bit because it is really in my... in my lungs a little bit. There we go. How warm am I drinking it? Right now, 80 degrees. So it is on the very... I'd say on the cooler side from water temperature. So you really can just drink it in one go, I'd say. Dark Jibian oolong and it tastes like coffee. Is that a good thing or a bad thing if tea tastes like coffee? It could be a good thing if you're a coffee drinker. Wait. Send me that one because I know coffee drinkers who don't like tea and maybe I should get some tea for them instead. Yes, Celsius. 80 degrees Celsius. I still have a box from Mochai over here as well, and it also has some teas in there. Still have actually a lot of them. Ooh. I still have a lot to go for mocha as well. There are quite some green teas. Yeah, these are all samples. So with these samples you can try out which tea you would like or would like to buy, but you can also, this way you can learn a little bit more about the tea types, like the green tea, red tea, oolong tea. I think this is a aged tea, for example. Specific black teas. So yes, there are so many different ones that you can try out, and the ones that I really like, I put aside the package so that I know the name, and then I can order a bigger package. There's still so many teas going on. And because Candycore was asking about the tea in Dutch, I am drinking 2018 Laoshu Yinzhen white tea. Very good one. But I like the Baimodang a little bit more. Oh, well, we are here anyway. Let's make another cup. I don't think I have tried the Dongding yet. I find the name so interesting though. Tea. Yeah, I'm drinking tea. I also see people toasting their tea before actually making the tea. So that's also something. So if you have a little burner, you can actually mini fry your tea leaves. But I don't know yet why you would do that. There's a specific reason to roast your tea beforehand, or if it's a tea that goes very well being roasted beforehand. But then again, like you said, like the toasted dongding, I think if you would have just a regular one, you could toast it yourself, I think. Don't know if that's gonna be any different though. But I've seen people using like a mini wok on top of a little candle, and then they toast their tea leaves. Tea's ready. With your rice cooker? Wait, you tried toasting tea in your rice cooker? You do what?
Who said that?
Well, you gotta find out. My husband is asking, why?
Just doing it.
Like, I've seen them using... Ugh. Let me see if I put this one. You know, you could use this little, like... You put a tea light in there. Like, little tea light in there and then roast it on top instead of a rice cooker. That's an option. Oh, that's interesting. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Bad weekend for playing cards. Oh, sorry. Too bad. No, I'm the banana. A doorbell is ding dong, not dong ding. Dong ding is indeed a tea name. Interesting. Yeah, Mayleaf does have indeed interesting tips. So now I'm kind of wondering what would happen if you would prepare your rice with some tea leaves in there. Would that be an option? I notice how the flavor of the tea is still like the hay like kind of taste indeed. Wait up. Give me a sec. Profile boasts a harmonious blend of fruity, floral, herbal, grassy, and hay-like notes. Floral, yes. The fruity note, I haven't really got to the part, perhaps only in the beginning. I'm mostly on the herbal and hay-like notes. Which is, it's good by the way. Because I quite some floral teas already. But it's interesting to see how your palate leans towards a specific taste a little bit more. Like I do like the hay-like kind of notes to it. Oh, going too quick for me again. Ooh. Did the roasted sencha for Doji Hojicha, did it work? Because I was wondering the same with the green tea part. Like nowadays, I if I go to bagels and beans, I like to drink the hojicha tea. And then I started to wonder, is it possible to roast it yourself? Because it is actually roasted green tea, but is it a specific green tea? Yeah, I think actually tea can be used in your rice as well. I think you have to know which one you would have to use. Because there is jasmine rice, so I guess they use jasmine buds to scent the rice, to add fragrance to it. So I think that should also be possible with tea, because sometimes we also add ingredients to rice cooker to add flavor to it. So I'd say I think it would be interesting to try to see what it does to add some tea leaves, not too much, otherwise it would maybe get too much. But Might be very interesting to try a specific tea for your rice, actually. 20 steeps of happiness. Where by dragon skills. That does sound. It sounds like I had something, or have seen something like that. I'm not sure. I'm quickly gonna have a little look in this one. Not quite. That's definitely not Tungai. Nope, that's not in here. No, it's not in this one. I thought I'd seen it somewhere, but. Hello, Marcia. Are you gonna say hi in the stream? Hello, kitty. Kitty. Hello, Marcia. Come in. Oh, your purring machine. Little purring machine. Hello. Hi. This is Lily. If there is no tail, or just a stubby little tail, then it's Lily. Or actually called in Dutch, Lely. It's a car and it purrs. Actually, it's a bowling ball because it's so round. Wait, you want to whiff? No? Oh, okay. You don't like this tea? Hey, come in bed. I like it when you're on the stream. Ga maar zitten. Like cutie girl. Yeah. But we don't have an emote for Lily yet. We have an Ayumi emote, but not a Lily emote. Look at that! Yeah? What do you smell? What do you smell? Okay. So cute. Yeah, gonna say hi to my table? Okay. What's it with cats and corners? They always rub their face against corners and stuff. Yeah, you're done rubbing your scents on the table? Are you done rubbing your scents on the table? Yeah, she's as round as a bowling ball. Like Ajimi is a chunk, like Ayumi is big, like a tank. But this girl is like, she has a small head. She's like a round body. And then that little stumpy tail on the end. It's like a little bowling ball. Or maybe a little bunny rabbit. A bunny kitty. And I'll show you a little bit of the color. First one, I don't even know how much, like, this color is still going nicely. It's a light, I'd say a very light yellow. Gosh, I really need white cups for this. Tea is ready. Oh, don't be so skittish. Assume the cat is spherical. Yes, ready? Yeah, she's really like the corner needs to smell like me. Yeah, she still attacks. Ayumi still attacks Lily, unfortunately. Do you think steeping a little bit longer? Longer. Do you also think the temperature a little bit higher? So let's go to 85. See if, well, 88 maybe. And then I can do the same steeping but with higher temperature and see what it does. Because I don't experience much of the difference of the notes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use 88 degrees Celsius water temperature and see if that changes a bit of the profile. Probably gonna steep it the same amount. I must admit that the smell from the gaiwan also is very light. Like, not as, it doesn't have the complex smells anymore in there. It leans more to a... I guess now we're leaning a little bit more to the hay-like smell and... Hello, girl. But also a bit on the sweeter side. So there is... The smell got very different. So I'm wondering what it does when we use a higher temperature. Mm-hmm. Let's see. I'm just gonna pour on the side of the leaves so that I don't... Like, I went higher in temperature, but I don't want to go directly on these leaves because otherwise it gets strong on that side as well. And I just want to experience what it does when we use a higher temperature on water. So we went from 80 degrees Celsius to 88. That's almost 10 degrees more, so... And I can feel that in my finger, of course, because higher temperature means burning your fingers. Yeah. Look at the cute face. You really want head rubs right now? You really want head rubs? You can get head rubs. You can get head rubs. Can. Can. Oh. Yeah. I'm trying. I'm trying to both serve tea and pet your head, girl. trying. Ah, she's such a cutie. Tea is ready.
Yeah.
Oh, stretch. Hmm. So, Neo's stream is always blessed with Ayimi, and my stream is blessed with Lily. Yeah. Oh, wait, you guys need to see this. I'm not sure if you can, but look at that. See, like belly rubs.
Somebody clip this.
She is so cute. She's one of the cats that like belly rubs, actually. I don't see many cats that enjoy full belly rubs, like complete belly rubs. Show me your roundness. Show me your roundness. Tea and cat stream. Are you baking cookies? Air cookies. We got your little air cookies. Oh. She is so cute. You gonna bake air cookies or not? Oh, there we go, there we go. Full belly, full belly. Oh. Look at the roundness, guys. Come on, look at this roundness. Now you understand why I call her a little bowling ball? Whee! Look at that roundness. Let's see. We still need to find something how to these things open. You already drank your tea. Oh, let's see. I think it was something like this. I don't even remember. Oh, you clipped it. You clipped it. Yeah, even the tail's round. Thank you for clipping. Yeah, she makes air cookies. So sometimes she's on her back and then she's just making these little air cookies. We got a little bakery going on here. Time to make some food. Ooh. What are you going to eat? Noodles with ragu. Oh, that sounds interesting. What type of ragu? Like the beef or mushroom or chicken? I'm not sure if the water temperature did a lot. I'm not sure if I'm using too much water. That could also be an option if I'm using too much water. I'm still on the hay-like type of note to it. Sipping on a peanut soup with rice. Ooh, that also sounds good. We eat noodles with cheese and bacon. We do? Nice. Ooh. Sushi on the menu. Also very nice. You know what? I'm gonna steep a little longer and see what it does, because to me the taste is a little bit getting flat. Is that a word? Using a little bit. Let's see what it does if I use a little bit longer. Ooh, fries with a snack. Ooh. I had chicken dinner as breakfast. We went to a party last night. I think the color is still going strong though, but yeah, to me it really has this hay-like smell to it now. The color is still very yellow. Let's see. As you can see from the cups, like the first one and the last one. So with the color, it's still very strong actually. Very, very, very strong color. This is your cup, by the way. Let me know how you like this version now. I'm gonna probably say something horrific, but does it kind of taste like barley? Right now, I mean. Like there's a closer to roasted barley. I'm sorry if I say something very offensive, but it's just something that pops in my mind like I don't want to offend the tea, but it just popped in my mind like, ooh. Or I really like barley, by the way, but because I am getting a part of a sweet note with something roasted. That's why it kind of reminded me of barley that way. Somehow I think I like this cup more than the third brew, because that one was kind of on the bitter side, while this is getting a little bit more on the sweeter side. Yeah. So tea's getting better. One tea tasted like old flea market seller furniture and old cheese. So basically, it smelled like dust. Dust and mold. Drink the cat tea. No, the cat doesn't drink tea. She sometimes smells on it, but she doesn't drink it. Smells like basement. You know, it's sometimes it's just that description is like, am I offending right now, or is it okay to say it like that? Because it's just that moment that kind of hits you like, that's what it tastes like. I had a particular tea that tasted like bike tire. You should keep that tea, and if you have annoying guests over, you just give them that tea. Bike tire. The knowledge of how a bike tire tastes. Capsulon tea. I think that actually sounds more like a soup instead of a tea. You should keep that tea, and actually when you have annoying guests over, just give them that tea. And they'll stay away. Like, you know. The only tea Joe shares is the Dashima Sounds drama. Spill the tea. That's a whole different tea. That's a type of tea Yumeni-chan and I always have when we go for a hiking. Like, if I would put those videos online without editing and without the music, that's a lot of tea spilling over there. I will guarantee you that one. Oh god, are we on the bad tea jokes again? So yes, hot water is definitely a thing. We're gonna do this. The only tea I love is my sweet tea. Goodness. You also gonna drink some tea? Nice. Bad tea jokes, let's go. So basically, maybe I should make another part in the Discord with bad tea jokes or something, or I don't know. It's just oh goodness. Sometimes I wonder, like, am I tea tasting, or am I really just having a tea moment with you guys right now? No, I'm still tasting. Multitasking. God. I'm looking at how the tea on they're still very rolled up. Like in the beginning, they were like tightly curled up. Let me see if I can get some of the wet leaves. Mighty fine joke you made there. Tea list of all the teas tier list. Actually, online I am busy with a tea list indeed of the things that I tried already. So it's not It's not visible yet, but I am busy with just a simple spread, like a simple spread to see which teas I had from which company, if they're from China or Taiwan or Japan, or I haven't had from Japan, by the way, but I just like, I'll just write them over there, but also where I bought the tea and the tea region, so that I know that if I ever go to China and I want to wander around, it's like, okay, I want to go to this province because there's a lot of tea. So yes, I do have a tea list online, but not visible for everyone yet. Tea is ready. And I'm gonna scoop some. Okay, in the beginning we had those leaves that are very tightly curled up. As you can see, they're not very opened up much. Je mag je kopje pakken hoor, die middelste. So, like in the beginning, they were very tightly rolled up like needles. That's why it's also called silver needle. Also, it had this very kind of a white hue to it. Wait. Do I have a... I do have a cream tray. Haha. Wait, I'll just have a little comparison. You know. So, this side, these were the leaves in the beginning. So you can see there's a bit of a white hue to it compared to the other one. Also, in the beginning they were very tightly, like little needles, and now you can see that they're opening up a lot more. So I'm gonna do something weird. I'm just gonna add some of it to it. You know what? Why not? There we go. Oh, I'm making another cup while I still have to drink my other cup. Oh, that's okay, I guess. It got sweeter. Wow. It actually got sweeter right now. I'm amazed. How? Seriously, how? How does this work? Like, it has a much sweeter note to it right now. Let's see. Chai. Like both teas, herbal and verbal. Yeah, indeed. It was like in the beginning where they were like more like very tightly curled up. So I do have a little mix right now because there are some new tea leaves in there, so might not be 100% the same, but let's see what happens when we experiment a little bit. No way. That would not be possible, right? That's funny. Just that little bit of tea that I just added. Just that little bit. Already gives back that kind of a chocolatey smell. This is crazy. You guys saw how little I just add to that tea already. So what's gonna happen? No way. How is my tea drunkenness with the tea? I think I'm still good. Following an online course for herbal teas. Yeah, why not? It's really I don't think I have experienced much tea drunk before, I guess. So maybe because I'd never been drunk before either. So how would I know? That's also a thing. How would I know? Because I've never been drunk before. And the only time that I had asked like what is tea drunk, and then someone told me like getting very like really sitting down or something. Extremely high. Because the other person told me like not extremely tired, but more like I could take a nap kind of drunk. Je thee is klaar trouwens. This is crazy. I'm not sure if the tea that I added did something to this taste, but it did something to the smell. I kind of wonder what my husband says. You were spinning when at the tea festival. Oh, really? Drowsy kind of vibe. No, I actually never had that before. Maybe because I drink. I don't know. Actually, no, I never experienced tea drunk. I only know that I had a tea tasting before. I want to know if you taste anything different. And I had a tea tasting before, and the only thing that I had was like softening down, I'd say. No, you don't taste anything different? No, because I just added that tea to the teapot. And right now, I only feel very like at ease, I'd say. Not drowsy, not tired. I drunk and tea drunk. Yeah, like I said, I've never been drunk. Well, no, not drunk. Only tipsy, I guess. Because I don't drink alcohol often. Almost never. But I don't think I have experienced tea drunk. Except for except that moment when they said like it could be something like really getting into your chair and just like unwind, I'd say. Maybe because I experience a lot of high stress, or a lot of mentally a lot of stress, I'd say. Maybe that's why I experience more like I'd say less nervous. I'd say less nervous. Yeah, but tea is actually a very good wine. What's it called? Instead of drinking wine, you could actually drink tea. That's why tea sommeliers are learning about these tastes about tea. Because tea and cheese are paired very well together, like wine and cheese. But you can also imagine that, like, for a specific fish or for a specific meat, some people would drink a specific wine, and you could actually exchange that for a tea. And tea sommeliers are actually learning about what tea could be good for a steak or a fish. So that's going to be very interesting as well, because that means that maybe in the near future I could actually ask like a good tea with my steak or a good tea with a fish. So that would really make a difference, I'd say. But the tea drunk? No, I just feel more at ease right now. And yes, I feel a bit tired, but that's also because I went to a very cool wrestling show yesterday, and we came home very late. I was doing the dishes in the middle of the morning, I'd say this time 4 a.m. Doing the dishes in the morning because I didn't have time to do the dishes yesterday. Did that in the morning and then went to bed and woke up 10 a.m. So not had much sleep. So that's why I do feel a bit tired. But not in the way that I would say I could go to bed right now. Taking a look into a book with alcohol-free pairings. Yeah. Tea is a very good one. Very good. I kind of forgot where I put my tea book, but there was also recipes with tea and steak and stuff like that. Actually cooking with tea. There were some recipes in there. I'd say if my tea drunk is just getting tired, I guess. That would be the same as my being tipsy, because when I'm drinking too much alcohol, with too much I mean more than I'm used to, which is, I also get tired, but then I also get tired and annoyed. But I don't feel annoyed, so this is different. I'm just gonna keep pouring, Kinda need to search where my book is. Kinda forgot. There were some recipes in there. And lots of information about tea as well. And are kinda like, where is that book? Anyways, also thinking about next week tea. What I should drink. Should we go for another white tea so that we have the whole series of white teas? I think that would be fun, actually. I'll have a look what the other white tea is. I'll brew this one and then I quickly have a look what the other is. So we're going for another white tea. Okay, cool. I'll check the title. I think that's also a Laoshu, but not Yinzhen, but there was another name on it. Gongmei, I think. I'll check in a minute. You know what? Give me a sec. Ooh, my knees. And I brought a little surprise. Oh, there we go. Oh, snap. I forgot my other one. Give me a second. And I think I was right. Ayo, baby. Okay. Oh, we're gonna have one extra little tea because I made a cold brew. And I kind of want to taste that one as well. And yes, I was right. So next week then we would have the another white tea, the Laoshu Yinzhen. So another package, and that will be the last one of the white tea series that I have from Chamut. Joe, ik had nog een kopje voor je staan. Ooh, hey, now we're getting... that's a fun one. That's a fun one to see. So this is the previous brew, and this is the brew now. So you can see that we are getting lighter in color. So dit is nog je vorige kopje. En dan krijg je daarna nog die van mij. Drink mee?
Nope.
We saw your face. Are you, should I do it for you then?
Kind of slipped.
Huh? You kind of slipped. Don't slip, please. Also gonna have a sip of the cold one in the beginning. I don't like it when it's cold. I don't like that one when it's cooled off.
Ja.
Wil je nog even zien? But I like what it does when you get back to the first one. I'm gonna quickly rinse my little, what's it called? My filter, and then we're going to have a quick cold brew. Because I kind of wanted to try that one. Talking about getting tea drunk, let's try out a cold brew GABA. Could we get more drunk? Yes. Don't know why I rinsed it with hot water, because we're going to drink a cold brew, so to cool it off a little bit. Oh my god, I forgot to put the tube into the bowl, and now it's on the floor, so I'm leaking water. So maybe we are getting drunk. Yeah, there we go. I was like, why it's getting warm at my knees, but... Okay. I think my filter should be cold right now. Yes. So, thank you for the white tea. I did enjoy. But we are going for a cold brew. Just a quick one because it's only for 1 cup. Fujian Lao Gaba Oolong Cha. And I had this one warm at Mochai's. And then also I had a small cup with Yumeni-chan just to give it a quick go. And then I said, you know, I'm gonna save up the rest of it for a cold brew. I only needed 3 grams for the cold brew on 330 milliliters of water. So I did use the filtered water. What I'm gonna do is gonna filter it through my gongdabe because I put it in a... There we go. So this is what the cold brew looks like. Some of the leaves are still like floating. Wait. There we go. So we're gonna have a quick little cold brew. I'm really making a mess right now, so... And these are our cups from Kyoto. So we're gonna have a bit of bigger cups. Very nice orangey color. Yay, more dishes. So this is what the cold brew looks like. It has a very clear, I guess of a light orange color. Orange water jar, orange tea. Would you like your cold brew? Okay. You got a cat on your lap. I also want a cat on my lap. Oh, you had Mimi on lap.
Yeah.
Oh, she was cold.
She was just asking for food.
She was asking for food, as usual. It's 6 o'clock, so this is a cold brew. And this is also the cup that we are going to end with today. So we had a little bit of a double tasting. This is the one that we had at Mocha, but warm. Wasn't this the tea that we say that would kind of like hay? Mmm. Mmm. Wow, this tastes so much better than warm, actually. This tastes like iced tea, and I don't mean like iced tea as in like, yes, it's cold tea, but more like it has a very sweet note. When we drink this warm, it had a hay-like note to it, like something roasted, something more, I don't know. is so good. Cold brew. So basically the Fujian Lao Gaba Oolong Cha. This one to me is as cold brew better than warm. Mm. Hmm. My husband says a little bit like a mango kind of taste to it. And I get where you're going because there's a very fruity kind of sweetness to it. Indeed, that lays more to the mango side. Wow. I like this one. So, I'm gonna bake a little... Do I have my pen over here? No. So what I mostly do, if I save these packages, and then if I really like them a lot, then I buy a whole, like a bigger package. But I can write down on the back, like, this is cold is better than warm, for example. So if you're looking for a good iced tea, then yeah, I'm happy I saved a little bit. Mm. Wow. Yes. This is a very good tea to close down the stream as well, I guess. And now we have a cat as well. Yeah, I'm actually very surprised. Wait, do you like the smell of this one? No, you don't like the smell of this. You don't like smells much, do you? Try again. She's like, not sure. Cold brew oolongs. Yeah, I'm actually very... Oolongs do it very well with cold brews. But I'm just, like, surprised that we were not extremely fond of it when it was warm. But now that we're drinking it cold, it's better, actually. Mm. Oh. Yes, very good. Ah. Mm. You mean the Wuji types? Or those are more like the rock types? High mountain. Yeah, I can imagine. So high mountains are very good ones. Yeah, I don't know what happens with cold brews. It's like it's like they get a whole different profile, or you get the very fruity kind of profile of them. You like it? So should I put it on the to buy list for cold brews? Oh my god, my list is getting bigger. Bigger and better.
You need more money. Cause I am Batman.
I really like her cups. Why? Oh, where? We bought this from Japan. Wait. Like a Japanese teaware. think we bought it in Kyoto, I think, if I'm correct. And there's a small cup and a bigger cup. And I used the small cups from this one. And officially, I bought the pink one for myself, the pink set. And the black set, I bought it for my dad. But then I was thinking, like, that man is never gonna drink tea in his life anyway. And I don't know. Eventually, I kept it myself. I got something else for my dad. So, if I have matchas, and I don't want to drink it from my gaiwan, then I drink it from these cups. Or if I make matcha for other people, then I put them in these cups, because the green in this one looks insanely pretty in the pink cup. I don't like to make much tea in this one because it's warm teas, because it gets very hot. But sometimes I do. Oh, my husband brought the whole set. He wants to show. You with the same print, right? Oh no, they're a different print. So the bigger ones do have a little bit of a different print. Apparently. Yes, there. So this is the bigger cup and this is the smaller one. I just noticed it right now. No, you cannot fill them too much, because if you fill them too much, you would not be able to hold them. It gets very hot. So that's how we. For a cold brew, it's perfect, but also for, like, if you have green tea and it's not too hot, then it's also good enough. And don't fill it up too high. With matchas, it's also perfect, because matcha only goes to half of it, I guess. So yeah, I guess for our cold brews, it's a perfect cup. Deze zijn dirty, hè? Deze zijn schoon. Thank you. And your internet crashed. Mine didn't. Anyway, I think I am going to feed the cats, because they have been annoying my husband, like running around, being crazy, meowing for as far as Liddy meows. You're still traveling. Goodness. Wow, you need a car and a driver license. Go read the book that I gave you. Almost home. 30 more minutes. Oh, that's not almost. Bruh. 30 more minutes. Yeah, I need to make the spaghetti carbonara. I'm hungry. I'm looking forward to the carbonara. And also looking forward to watching our series again. So, we're watching a K-drama. Hotel del Luna. It's fun, actually. It's very fun. So, yeah, I've got some more dishes to do right now, because I got more tea. So, next week we're going for the 2018 Laoshu Gongmei. Also a white tea, and that will be the last one of the white tea tasting kit from Jamut. And after that, we're gonna have to look which one we have, because we also have 2 more Dragon Balls. And of course, I got a big box of mocha as well. So I'll have to look into what to taste. And Two Less Tea Time also sent me some amazing amount of links with lots of tea. Come on! I didn't even know where to start with buying all the tea and teaware anymore. I'm like... And Jiangnan Art Shop also has, like, a lot of amazing things, and I'm like... God, can I win a lottery or something? Come on. It's so much. So, yeah, come to the Discord channel. Like I said, we're still busy with, like, setting up a lot more parts. Let me know if you need more of the maybe I should also give a little like not the tips, but if you have ideas, so suggestions channel as well. So I will build up gradually. Like I said, my mental health is sometimes on the good side, sometimes I'm like mentally unstable. So it takes a little bit more time for me to get things right. And sometimes I just have to think about things a little bit longer just to see, like, do I want it like this or do I want it like that? So yeah, I'm still figuring out, and I was like, you know what, just like my channel, just like streaming, just get started and we'll get somewhere, you know. I think my husband really gave me a very good tip on that one, like just start and see where it goes and just go with the flow on that one. So thank you for flowing with me in this case and drinking tea with me. I always look forward to Sundays actually, so thank you so much for being here with me, drinking tea with me. Gosh, talking about being tea drunk, probably I lost my words for it. Oh. So yes, join Discord channel, have a chat with each other. I might not always be very active, but I always try to check in with you guys. So again, thank you so much, and hope to see you on Discord. Hope to see you on the next tea stream again, and maybe in the future I will stream a little more if I go on sewing again. So we'll see how it goes. Have a nice evening, have a nice morning, have a nice, you know what, have a nice time, because I don't know if it's morning or afternoon or evening. And hopefully see you next time. Bye bye. Thank you very much. Bye bye.